Okay.
Can they climb walls?
Welcome back, everybody, to more Dungeons and Dragons Quest for El Dorado. I have a plate of 1,000 cookies. Let's do this. So, when we left off, we were introduced to the captain of the guard, Lewin, who is a wyvern rider, and his trusty wyvern, Bluebird, the blue dragon. As I am in my blue shirt, eating my blue EG.
That's not what I told you.
Huh?
I told you to call it blueberry.
No.
Bluebird.
You don't want to be too basic.
Blueberry seems better than bluebird.
No. Bluebird. Bluebird. Anyways, so. And then Rasha decided to find Villarea, who was beside herself, and decided that what she needed was to get a drink. So they spent the evening drinking and indulging in other adult places.
What did I miss when I went to bed?
Yeah, you guys went to a strip club, remember?
Oh yeah, we did go to a strip
What? I missed that part.
club. Me and Villarreal are like best lesbian
I
friends.
wanted to suggest a strip club, but I don't remember.
Yeah, but she actually
What happened
is.
to our lesbian friends
She
before?
actually is a lesbian.
You're my wife.
Villarea? Or Rasha?
I mean, Rasha is.
I mean,
I would
So hurt.
presume Villarrea, if she went to a strip club that Rasha was into.
That's fair, I guess.
Or it could be like that scene in Breakfast at Tiffany's where she's just like,
She's like, wow.
interesting.
Brilliant.
Where she's like, she takes her glasses off. She's like,
Huh.
You know, I've seen Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yep.
You have.
No.
Have you? No. Have you seen Breakfast at Tiffany's?
So, anyways,
Before you dare to ask a question like
you
that.
all wake up. Rasha, I want you to roll me a Constitution save.
Oh, it's the
Over,
hangover.
you say you're hungover.
Maybe. We're about to find out.
How are you?
It's a +0. That's a 10 on the dot.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You had a very
We have
long
to
night.
go into an undead
Yeah, that's probably
Well,
not
I mean,
the
I'll
best.
make you roll periodically to see if you're still hungover.
It's a
or
trap.
not,
It's
so.
like you rolled a 1.
It's like going to finals hungover.
So, Rasha, you wake up and you're not sure what happened. You know, you had some fun, but you also know that your head feels like it is splitting open at just the sunlight outside.
So am I on the first floor or the second?
You're on the first floor. There's only one.
Just instinctively earthbend a wall between me and the wind.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a few minutes to breathe.
So
Do
nice
some
it's
deep
like
breathing.
blackout curtains.
In the room with you
breath.
is Garden, Rug, and Goober, right? Because Fez got her own room
With a Villarreal.
with Villarea.
For our children.
Villarea doing, because Villarea's with Fez, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can just imagine Fez is just
I
like,
didn't
good
say that.
morning, how are
Believe me.
you?
I'm getting the look from across.
Villarea very.
Fez should be sympathetic, because considering it wasn't that long ago, she suffered from her own horrible hangover.
That's true.
But she's not.
That's also true. I believe that. And Baragon, you are actually in your own room by yourself.
Oh, wow.
Imagine that Ariana's just like been doing this all night.
Yeah, I just clinking my knuckles together. Clink, 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 clink.
It's like the thing that girls
fact that I
do
can
with their
actually do
nails done, and they just like,
Where they rub their nails back and forth?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
100%.
it's just about I would say it's probably around 10, or like anywhere from 9 to 10 in the morning. And I don't know why you looked at me like that.
I was waiting for there to be a break in your thing.
No, you're good. You're good.
Don't close it.
I'm not gonna go.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, so after a couple moments of some very calming breathing, you guys hear kind of a not really a ruckus, but just like rumbling outside, like people chatting and talking, and there's like footprints, and like you can hear like the like outside, like there's like kind of like a crowd walking around.
That's exactly the face.
I believe that is exactly the face Rasha would make.
I would love to if I could get to the window.
Your wife is not pleased with you by the sound.
No. Garden's a cat. Solar powered.
No, half of the window. Like half of the curtain.
Which half?
The half.
That's fine.
I'm keeping the half.
Like not the top half, or like you're cutting it like long.
No, I'm cutting it
Okay.
like those like samurai movies
Mhm.
Okay.
where they go.
So I'm gonna walk over to the window and I'm gonna lift it up,
You're
push it down, open it.
Yeah, it's you lift
I'm
up
gonna lift up.
you lift up the window and you kind of stick your head out and hear a oh, Lady Garden.
No.
And as you turn,
Close the window.
you then hear a on your door.
Do you like my immediate recognition there?
Lady Garden.
You.
Wait, is this?
This is a very familiar sounding douchey voice.
You.
He picked the wrong day.
Oh.
Oh, we
I'm
picked
in
the right
the
one.
least emotionally stable.
Lady Garden, I know you're in there.
Is it okay?
She's not here right now.
Am I like,
No, don't. Really, really bad power.
What if
He has
he
a lot
just
of power.
he just
His aunt has a lot of power.
yeah, but she's like, oh god.
Yes, but there's a whole group of guards here.
But I'm really it's now in person.
Lady Garden?
It's occupied.
Oh, I was unaware you had company.
You're just digging this hole deeper and deeper.
Just my wife.
Yeah, we can't say that.
And
Wait,
her
wait,
40-year-old
wait.
child.
Wait,
And
we
child.
don't have to take either exit. We don't have to take.
Our hotel room's connected to Fez's with the door. And you go into Fez's.
That is
Yeah, it is.
Stop
Yeah.
banging on.
Wait, there's another. I can walk him in a stone box
Don't do
with
that.
no top, so he has air.
No
He just has
windows
walls
and
around
no
it.
doors.
It's fine.
That's what you think.
Okay, well.
Find your way
close
out.
the box.
I think we should just go into Fez's room.
I am not in the physical capability where you can see.
Well,
You need to take.
so I'm gonna grab Gooper's hand
Mm-hmm.
and casually walk over and like, Fez.
Just
No, it's
open the
not
door.
that patient. It's just like
Yes.
Fez.
No, it's trying to be like kind of nonchalant, you know.
Like quiet, so he doesn't
Like,
hear.
Fez,
Just
just open the door. Just gonna light you on fire.
stop the fire. She doesn't care. Just
Okay, Fez will go over to the door. He'd be like,
Lady
"Morning,
Garden?
Today is a fine day, isn't it?"
Fantastic. I'm gonna like push you in. You know?
oh wait. I know what I'm gonna do. So you take the kids in.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a hole in the floor that's like a tunnel out.
It's not.
I'm going to
Is it a stone
close.
floor, like earth floor?
I don't care if it's not. I will find a way of making this work. I will close our door And then as I'm like peeking out, just be like, "Come in," and then close, and then we'll be in Fez's room.
Just leaves this
And then he
noticeable
just
hole.
sees
Because he's not going to notice the door that's in the.
We'll close up our end of that door.
Okay.
I mean, it's up.
I want you. We'll say you guys can do that. We can pull that off. I want you to roll me a deception check with disadvantage.
Do I have to roll 2?
Yeah.
Are you
Can you
sure
remember my-
disadvantage? I mean, we're like.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
You're
I
hungover.
feel like it
But-
wouldn't be that silent either.
You think while this is all happening, Paragon's like doing some like.
Yeah, I should be making you roll for stealth and
Now you're rolling for
Rasha
stealth.
roll for deception.
Do I have to put it
13.
Do I have to put it through the dice tower?
You don't have to put it the 17.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
So 16.
Lovely.
How do we succeed with something?
It's plus 8.
It's like
Your
you get
stealth?
to-
Stealth?
Holy smokes!
Yeah, plus 8.
Okay.
So that's
You-
19.
You managed to successfully sneak out. So let's see. 13.
That's
Hmm.
lovely.
So, as
It's
you
really
guys are sneaking out, you make the hole. Kind of, you can come in and then close the door, and you raise up the earth bed in front of the door, and you hear he comes in. He says, "Lady Garden." And kind of like Lady Garden. And then there you hear like walking around. It's like, I know you certainly didn't dig that. And then he kind of gets to the you guys can hear him walk up to the door, and he's like, "What an interesting place for a stone wall."
No.
Put the
No.
stone on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, the stone wall is on our side.
No.
Over. I'm out of it.
Yes.
Oh no.
Look,
Lady Garden, are you in the next room?
So is he going to come over to the other door?
Yeah, you kind of hear the
room.
you kind of hear the. Well, you can't. There's a stone wall in front. And then once again you hear, "Lady Garden, are you in here?"
Fez,
Fez goes over to the door. Oh, it would appear someone is calling for you. So he begins walking over to the door.
I'm gonna grab Fez by the shoulders. Fez,
Test its strength.
Fez, can you cure a hangover?
That's
I
the issue
really-
we're gonna take care of
I
right now.
really need to
Other
help
issue. Do you even know who this is? No.
That's the best part about this. You hear all of this outside. You can hear the Lady Garden,
Here
the
comes Paragon to
knocking.
go. Yeah, she's in there.
Can I come out?
Yeah, Gary
Yeah.
and Fez.
You kind of come out and you see the most pompous looking high elf you've probably ever seen in your life. He's got a long black, like tailored suit. He looks very professional. He has a bundle of flowers with him,
I can't wait.
and he kind of looks over and he says, "Oh, good day."
Hi. You're looking for Garden?
Yes,
She's a lady.
yes.
Lady Garden. Wow. Yeah, she should be in that room right there.
You thought I was male?
No, I
I was
didn't.
like,
I didn't know you had to type it.
I guess I have to open the door now.
What a
Yeah,
lady.
she should be right in there.
So I'm
We're all
gonna.
here. Are you looking for everybody?
No, well, just Lady Garden.
I'll open the door.
Ah, Lady Garden.
He's
Oh.
looking
These are for you.
Thank you, Baragon. Thank you.
And he kind of, as you're taking them, he kind of like twists your hand like just ever so slightly, and then like lets it go.
Oh, he seems. I can see I have the ring on.
Mm-hmm. And he says,
Ew.
"I've come to collect you. Are you ready to go?"
Fez is going to be like,
Um.
surprised
Actually,
to
about
see you.
this, I am in contract to the mayor
Yeah, we actually
the
are
city.
on a job.
because his His daughter got kidnapped by the undead, and we promised we would go and retrieve her and bring her home.
That sounds like no work for a lady.
It is noble work which would surely bring glory to your house, oh Kaiser.
Don't make me feel bad for him, Hens. Like he had flowers, and I was like,
Also, do you
The
have
guy's a
any...
fool and definitely crazy, so I think it's okay.
Coffee?
Do you have, like...
I mean,
my friend here was out drinking beer.
I was doing some undercover work.
you watch as he says, "Come here,"
Oh, no.
and you lean forward, and then he snaps next to your ear, and your hangover's cured.
You're like, you gotta get married to him now.
He's a keeper.
Additionally, I believe I did see coffee in the breakfast bar. No.
That was a
I still do not think that it is proper for a lady about to be married to a nobleman as myself to be doing dirty work for the mayor.
I don't know if it's dirty work.
It's not.
It's
It's not that kind of
yeah. Please say that.
I'm aware it's not that kind of work. It's still nothing a noble lady like Garden should be doing.
But you see, she's the strongest of us.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot, as you know. Clearly, trash orc scum, right?
Of course.
No, okay. Just breathe.
What?
What?
Don't agree with that. It's fine. Dear.
Obvious idiot. Bottom of the barrel. Kind of.
Dear.
Actually, all of us here, except for Lady Garden, is bottom of the barrel kind of material, and she's keeping us
They're not
together.
start sobbing.
As you're
No.
saying that, you hear, well, I wouldn't call all of us bottom of the barrel. And you watch the look on Duke Durarar's face fade. He's like, oh, it's you. And you see Rex not only has the biggest, most mischievous grin you've probably ever seen on his face, but it looks like he's definitely itching to pick a fight with him.
Wait, if Rex is on board, I'm on board.
You watch, Rex is like, well, I only hire very esteemed colleagues that I think are very capable. And you watch as Duke Durarar is like, yes, I'm aware of your background, Mr.
Really enjoy
Goodwin.
the conversation between yourself. I really enjoy it.
It's hard to have conversation between yourself.
I'm sorry. I really enjoy it.
Rex kind of has like a smug look, and he's like, "That's Dr. Goodwin, technically, but you can just call me Rex." Duke Durarar is like, you can see, like, he is steaming out the ears. There is like a level of hatred that he has for Rex that is just unspoken, and is just like literally seething out of him.
Do we have any?
Ice?
Yeah, I want a practical joke for whenever Rex probably burns the shit out of him.
You want to play a practical joke?
No, I was going to hand him some ice whenever Rex burned him because it sounded like that was coming.
You do have the goddess of trickery.
She's also hungover.
Magic.
That's true, but she does hold the title still.
Okay, he's talking about us like we're lesser class beings. We're like the best friends of gods. Plural.
Isn't she also like 3 sheets to the wind right now?
Only kind of. Duke Durarar, you see, like, he fades and says, "You're friends with the gods?"
Oh, maybe don't point to one.
You point to Villarrea, who's
to
like
the-
sitting on the couch, kind of like. She's like,
She's like, why are you bringing me into this?
she's like, why are you pointing at me? And you see Duke Durarar turn, like, looks past you and he says,
I can introduce you to one.
and he says, he kind of invites himself in. He's like, yes, you would introduce me to her, and then like kind of walks towards Villarrea, and Villarrea is like,
Sometimes thought we were gonna be friends.
And stuff in between. You're like, well, she's kind of on recovery mode right now.
She's
But-
also
Just
tell
spilling
him
secrets,
that.
damn.
Nobody knows whether or not gods get hungry or not.
These are not bringing anything about Sapphire or Aurora.
Exactly. I was literally about to bring it up.
don't.
I was like,
Don't do that.
don't.
Bad idea. Put it back.
Even Spez is smart enough to realize that bringing up Sapphire at a time like this would be a bad idea.
Also, Rex is here, so.
yeah.
Well, yeah. Here, I got your dead wife in my necklace, so let's talk about that.
If I pointed Aurora at him and was like, meet the goddess Aurora, would that trigger him?
If you hit him with
Yes.
it, maybe.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Not Russia doesn't know that's how it goes, but
Mhm.
that seems like a reasonable
Oh, my poor
introduction.
fiance.
It's
For a board.
Too bad. This, he's
Very
gonna have a
rich.
full-sized woman
Not
fall
really.
on top of him.
So
Best day of his life.
what you all get to watch as Rasha
Mr.
pulls
Cole.
out Aurora and is like, this is Aurora, and points at Duke Durarar. And as he says it, you watch as the sword transforms into Aurora. I know
You're
I've.
just holding her by her
I say,
feet.
do you want to show the picture? Well, she basically just like falls out of your hand and is just
Oh,
standing.
that's awkward. Oh, I was imagining like
No, like the
Land.
sword like flicks out of your hand and then boom, there's Aurora.
So are we
If you
supposed
would like to
believe
show
that
the reference
like-
image because your
like, at the
drawings are so
hilt,
nice that they're not.
her head is, and then look like
I apologize if that is too much, but that is what it is.
Aw.
I will say, for lack of color, Aurora's hair is silver, and her dress that she's in is like a blue, like a bluish, tealish kind of in between color. And you watch as
got that,
Duke
like,
Durarar
really
is like,
feel back going.
Goddess Aurora, it is a pleasure to meet you. And Aurora's like,
For like 6 seconds too.
it's a pleasure to meet you too. And just kind of like shakes his hand very awkwardly.
I really want.
And then she turns back into the sword into your hand.
Before she could finish.
Or Russian.
Roller coaster is hard.
Yeah. So Duke Durarar is like, well, I see. Well, I guess if the goddess of hope and peace is willing to go on a mission like this. Wait, what?
He really did his research, but I said he really did his math.
He casted a very high level healing spell, Chris. What do you think he is?
Oh, it's Friday night.
Yes, it is. All right. So, and then Kiki's down here
15,
sleeping
20.
very cutely.
25 Aurora.
Aurora.
Anyways, so Duke Durarar is like, well, if Goddess Aurora is willing to do a job like this, then maybe I myself should find my way to help you. I will accompany you.
That's
Oh.
not really necessary. Smaller
Oh,
teams work
no
better.
worries. I don't even require any retribution or contribution for my
Which is why we have like 12 NPCs.
Compensation.
compensation. That's the word I wanted. That's hence brain doesn't work. Durarar brain said that. But yeah. And then finally he turns back to Baragon. He says, I see I will be joining your party. Allow me to introduce myself, as I have so rudely not done yet. I am Duke Durarar.
Baragon.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Are you from-
I don't know if I like you yet.
Well, I will make sure to change that.
Okay.
I am Lady Guardian's fiance.
Guardian.
Say like,
Lady.
what guardian fiance?
That was a fun game, guys. Listen.
Alright, that's the end. Turn it off. Oh, boy.
We're gonna reshoot next week.
Yeah.
Everybody remember your line.
Yeah. For the script toy.
I have to like collect.
Honestly, we're all so tired at this point.
Yeah, honestly.
You guys want to play board game?
Yeah. Let's stream. I don't know,
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. Ooh, intense Labyrinth gameplay. Anyways, so
All in favor?
you can see that like Rex is now like he's like, why is he here? And then as he says that he's Garden's fiance, he goes,
I just look over at Garden.
Well, this was common knowledge.
This Rex didn't talk to him.
Yeah,
Baragon's new.
that's true.
Rex also has been referring to Garden by Garden as her first name. Rex has just made the connection that Garden is her last name. Rex is also a very powerful, wealthy man.
And would understand.
And yes, he chooses not to because that's just how he lives.
Yeah.
He grew up in the slums, so that's just kind of how he is. Really. But anyways, but he's just made the connection that Lady Garden is from the noble Garden family. So he's like, oh,
Wait, that's
Wow.
your last name? What's your first name?
Radiant.
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 That's
We've
like
been
tabaxi
living
names.
with you this whole time, and I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was only able to remember because it's also kind of it's the same name as a level like
Okay.
I remember it because plot. Anyways, so Rex is like, yeah, I think that's a great idea. We should all go.
Yes, Rex, we should all go.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
We
Let's
should?
get going right now. Villa, hey, Mr.
Durarar.
Duke Durarar.
Duty
Durarar.
Durarar.
Dookie?
Durarar.
Close enough.
We'll all fill it right out.
As you are a friend of Lady Gardens, I will let you
She,
Oh, I don't like him.
this woman over here that I pointed to initially.
work. The goddess.
Yes. Goddess. I'm not gonna say her name because that would be rude. That's she should do her own introductions.
You kind of see Villa as like,
Can you?
Like, just go,
All right,
Listen to
fine.
him, listen
Can
when
you
shouting.
Villarea's hangover?
oh, of course. Villarea, as in the goddess of trickery?
Yeah. She's like we're besties. Whether or not you believe that, I know it's true.
Villarea is like, it's like,
Sure, yeah, whatever.
alright. And there's like a moment where it's like, wow, I feel so much better. That is good to hear.
Shall we eat breakfast, everyone? Breakfast?
Yes, I believe breakfast is in order. And he reaches for your hand.
Must he?
And he, you see as you do that, Villarea kind of reaches for you. That's
Villa Rhea.
yes, Villarea understands. Understands
Everyone's
this stuff.
holding hands.
Everybody's holding hands.
We walk in a circle down.
No, we're doing the preschool chain.
Basically,
Only she is
Durarar
the
basically
right way.
leads you all to the breakfast hall.
What a nice gentleman.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Remember that time I opened the window and there he was?
Yeah, I remember. You screamed and it hurt me.
I don't think I screamed out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guess.
Tomato, tomato.
It was the end. Nope.
I'm getting 3 eggs over easy. No, I'm not standing away from that point. I can't remember the term. No exceptions. No exception. 3 eggs over easy. Bare minimum.
That's all I want right now, actually.
You hence?
Okay.
You hence? Let's go play
Yeah.
at IHOP.
Hey, that's an idea. Anyways, so 3 eggs over easy. Easy, served up.
I can't think of my breakfast food right now.
You're served up.
Okay.
Something with some bacon.
Some with bacon, lots of bacon. Basically, a plate of
Can
bacon.
I have?
Can I have this?
I would like waffles in the shape
Thank
of
you.
Mickey
Orange.
Mouse.
If you tell us what a Mickey Mouse is, I can shape it like that.
But it'll go. It's a round head with.
You draw the Disney symbol.
You're
watching
watching Disney Channel.
The chef goes, "I got it," and he comes back. Mickey Mouse shaped waffles.
With funny shaped ears because, we don't actually.
Yeah.
They're like,
Do they have custom waffle service here?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's
Apparently.
brilliant.
But
Why
where
is
you
this
go?
a hotel?
It's a motel.
Right.
why is that worse
Why
than
is
a
it
hotel?
hotel?
It's like a. What's it called? V8. Or is it V8? Circle 8?
Actually, should have had
It's
a
called.
Yeah, should have had a V8.
Anyways,
What are they called?
I know where
Duke
you're at.
Durarar literally gets
Motel
a
8,
singular sausage
Motel
link
6.
and scrambled eggs.
He would. He would get a singular sausage.
One?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets
Monster.
one
He strikes me as
sausage.
like
Can I have a bowl of milk?
sausage connoisseur.
I'm
Like,
gonna.
He really takes his time with it.
Yeah,
I
he
know,
literally
I
cuts it
forgot.
and eats it. He dips it in syrup too.
He likes
I
it.
knew it was fucking crazy.
Rex?
No, Durar.
The
Rex
singular
is
sausage
not there.
dips
I'm
in-
saying your
Rex
fiance
dipped.
thing. It's the other team. Sorry. That's for the other team. That's what I'm saying. Fuck. Sorry.
We're all secretly hungover. Anyways,
tired.
Fez, you hear very quietly from Sapphire. What is his problem? Why is he like this?
And Fez is just gonna be talking to herself in this room.
Talking out loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
so happy.
I'm sorry,
Proper
you weren't introduced. That over there is Duke Durarar. He is Garden's fiance. But from what she tells us of him, I don't think he is
No!
a very good man.
Duke Durarar doesn't even hear this. Is the funniest part. He's just sitting there enjoying his eggs and like,
He's so caught up in that sauce.
oh yeah, absolutely. He's caught up in the sausage
I always
and
knew
the
Mr. Collins was a
the
little
syrup.
Yeah.
Likes to watch it drip down just a little bit.
It's exactly who he's based on.
I hate both of you. Both of you.
At least it's not the whole link.
Just the tip.
Just the two.
It's always a lie.
She's pregnant, she would know.
Wow, how many times can you get this train off track, guys?
Probably a lot more.
Just at
We have a
breakfast.
whole hour and 15 minutes. We can do it.
Oh my
We're
God.
doing great.
Is there a way we
Anyways,
can get him killed before we go to the
So
skeleton?
here's my theory.
Yeah.
He dies at the skeleton place.
Fine, sounds good. We give him one of the things.
Yeah,
that-
and it's like, look, it's not our fault.
yeah,
The undead.
yeah.
He literally decided he was gonna come join us and fight undead. Like, it's a legitimate threat.
mhm.
Oh no, is he gonna bring all of his guards with us?
Is he bringing all of his guards?
No.
Oh, good. I was
They're
like,
all in a different city. They are actually all.
Is he all alone right now?
Back
No,
alley.
he has a couple guards with him.
Back alley.
Look at that. It is. Oh, I can't do that. Fuck.
Now you're epic.
We need to get your rubber band so you can.
Or maybe I should say it. But you could.
I could.
That's Aurora talking, by the way.
I don't know. Would it be
Sometimes it's better
Sometimes
for one
they
bad
need to go.
person to die.
to go?
They're actually
We can be the
whispering about the
Punisher.
conversation, so I was just straight up talking normally.
Oh boy.
If Aurora's on board, that is a clear sign that that's the right path.
Alright, so, wait, were you getting breakfast, Fez?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got Mickey Mouse waffles, that's right. Alright, so, after everybody finishes, Duke Durarar is still eating. And he finishes like a good, a minute or so after everybody else is finished.
You ate like the least.
Yes.
Disgusting.
I hate him.
So, after he gets up and he's like, well, I think we should all be on our way. And then you guys hear, yeah, why, yes, I think we should. And Rex is once again here. And with the same mischievous smile, and he says, but before we go, Duke Durarar, I think we should introduce you to the other gentleman who was joining us today, the captain of the guard, Mr. Lewin. And Lewin, you see there is a look of hatred in his eyes that he has probably never expressed before. And you watch as Duke Durarar kind of looks at him and he's like, the half-breed?
He is a high elf. He is,
More people on board. We can kill.
he's a high elf thing,
More.
It is a high elf thing.
Elves are so racist. They're the worst.
It doesn't help that Lewin is a half elf.
Oh, same. Yeah. Half elf, half orc.
You almost just took my eye out. You were like, same!
Anyways, so he says nothing. He just kind of stares.
Oh, wait, I'm over here like,
He says, well, let us be on our way then.
We actually would need an additional wagon now, don't we? So we got some people. And we should really have a singular wagon just for.
Well, I can take my own.
Yeah, so you follow behind
He'll grab
us.
his wagon,
Of
and
course.
then we just
Yeah.
go
Lady
with
Garden,
it, you know?
come with me.
Actually, she has to help us with some things. It's
Like?
just standard policy. Well, she actually has to clean up her space. You may not believe, but she's
Oh.
a little bit of a messy.
A noble lady like herself should have somebody doing it for her anyways.
Okay, Fez is going to speak up for a second.
Yeah.
My comrade here is trying to put it lightly that Lady Garden isn't feeling well.
ah,
Exactly.
Oh, I see.
I
Well,
I just wanted to protect the lady's safety.
well, as a high-level healing man myself, I think she should accompany me, and I can make sure that she is quite all right.
well, you can't fight that one.
I'm a competent healer myself. I'm afraid this is something that you wouldn't have very much experience dealing with as a man.
Actually, I happen to have quite a lot of experience. I follow many healing. What's the
Maybe healing
Practices?
practices?
Okay.
Many healing practices, and have spent a considerable
Philosophies.
amount of time as a field medic.
Tell me, Lord Durarar, are you competent with dealing with the women's monthly fevers?
Do cats have that?
Just go with it.
Just go with it.
Just fucking go with it. I'm trying to get you out of jail here.
Duke Durarar is like, well, personally, no, but I do know a couple healing spells that could help.
Trust me, we wouldn't want to make the lady uncomfortable. I am her friend. I will help her.
So be it then.
Thank you.
I just had to bring up periods. Guys don't like periods.
That's true. It's very true. Anyway, so he lets you all take your own wagon, and you all kind of pile in, and he gets in his own wagon.
Right. The Wyvern Rider is riding with us, or is he flying?
Flying above.
Yeah, I figured.
He really doesn't want to deal with the group very much.
Oh man.
Is he just like us, or is he just?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, what do you mean? The half breeds
Just-
and the like, giant lion person and
Was
the
it the-
tiefling?
Was it?
That would be
The
crazy.
giant
No.
lion person is awesome.
It's more of just
I
a
didn't
case
say anything
of
about that, you know? I'm
he
not denying
doesn't
that.
usually like people.
Great Captain Picard.
That's why his guards got lazy while he was gone. It's because he's a fantastic captain of the guards, and he's a super strict trainer and leader. And so when he's gone, and for a month, people kind of think that they have a chance to relax, and then they stay relaxed.
Probably also didn't appreciate Savannah's work ethic.
Yeah, I
Never
mean.
getting hot guy.
Anyways, so
It's okay, I have Tombo.
you guys get to. I actually have to show you on this map. You guys get to. You guys go up through Yolm, and then you kind of get back to Shido, and you're going around the Free Grove, and there's kind of a moment where Rex stops the wagon and calls everybody, and he says, "All right, now myself, Duke Durarar, are gonna wait here, and the rest of you are gonna go in and then come back, and then once we have all the information we need, we'll send in our full team, a full assault team, and get the mayor's daughter out of there."
Oh, I get it.
Rex,
Yeah, of course. Rex is like, you guys, get off to the side.
can we kill?
I mean, I wish I could, but unfortunately, as this is very shunned upon in most parts of the world, probably not a great idea. And as it also happens that he's not only a very powerful cleric, he's an incredibly powerful sorcerer, and has a lot of magic power as well that is on par with very high ranking. Yeah. But so am I. So
Yeah, but he's like the bad guy. He's like
back
Yeah.
at, like the motel.
he's like the waterboarding kind.
I say I'm gonna keep him back here because I intend to
Beat the shit.
handle him as much as possible.
Suddenly you're on the same side as Rex.
Yeah, I mean,
I know, crazy, right? Here you were, you thought he was a bad
the
guy.
enemy of my annoyance is my friend.
My annoyance.
Honestly, sure.
But yeah,
No, I'm
so
tired.
you all go in, get some information, come back. I'll have him taken care of.
You can probably just do.
I mean, you probably could. I believe in you. You all are very capable.
We have to burn the town down.
I mean, you don't have to burn the town
We do
down.
have to go to Toronto. That was
Okay.
our agreement.
Was that
Disguise yourself as
specified?
As an undead.
Oh.
I probably could.
Yes, do that. So you know.
It's not gonna. Undead are able to tell. generally.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Like,
Really?
You can, yes. Just because
It's
you
a
look
thing.
on the-
Just because, yeah. It's
I
a
really
there's a
like
certain
the
scent
think I live in another
among the living,
Sweet.
yes, versus among the undead.
Not sweet.
Anyways,
But then again,
Yes,
sour
very safe.
doesn't
Bitter.
have a soul,
Sour, bitter.
so-
Perfect. That's also true.
Okay.
But, all right. Well, y'all go ahead. I'll take care of it. And with that, Rex kind of departs and he says, Duke Durarar, let's chat a moment while they, assess some information. All right. So,
Go, y'all.
going to do?
you guys start making your way into Vitronin. And as you guys... Can you see the map, Tyler? On stream?
I mean, if I was looking at Twitch, then probably. Yes, I see it.
Okay. So, do you see the little two houses down here at the bottom with the tree?
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah. So, as you guys come in from there. And as you guys kind of get up to that tree, you hear well, it's not often you see living people around here.
Oh, this is nice.
All right.
Oh, they're nice undead people?
One. That's ours.
And you guys don't see anyone, though.
They're in the
I
tree.
mean, Earl was okay. He just could
Yeah.
be like murder basement thing.
Yeah.
Well,
He
this
was
murder
very
basement.
insistent.
Yes, he was. It's a cult. He's a cultist at heart. That's how it works. Anyways.
I think we should always try to be friends first.
Yeah. No. I mean, we're pretty friendly.
Hello.
Hi, we're here to murder all of you.
No,
and take
hello.
one
We're
of our
here to
living.
find a child.
Well, there are lots of children in the town. I mean, you're going to have to be a little more specific than that. You guys can roll perception to try to find it.
Ham, I thought it was a daughter.
Ooh. That is a
The voice that's talking to you.
Okay.
25.
25?
It was like a 15.
13.
Oh, was that supposed to roll
Not a
perception?
flat.
You can if you're looking for where the voice is coming from.
Okay.
17.
17?
Well, I rolled a 19, so...
6%.
And that would
Okay.
be plus 7,
He's
So-
hiding behind the bushes.
So, up in a higher but not terribly high part of the tree, you see a man, or at least what looks like a man, in dark armor that seems to glow purple. Let me see if I have my reference photo for him, actually.
Oh, I can fly now. I can levitate. That's fun.
Oh, yeah. You just fly up and...
Oh, maybe it's in this one.
I
Give
mean,
me-
I was thinking of fly up and greet him, but you know.
I mean, that's a form of greeting at some point.
Yeah, it
The
looks.
one that preferably
It
would
kind of
give
looks
us all
something
the-
like this.
Oh, that's less pleasant than I...
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm gonna send it in
Let's
the Instagram. Tyler.
Hey,
Oh.
I don't think he doesn't look as nice as in my head.
He's very... He's dressed mean.
Talks nice.
Very cool.
As you guys kind of look up at him, he hops down from the tree and like sticks his lance in the ground and like leans and he's like, "Do you have a description for the child?"
this particular child we are looking for is easy to spot in a place like this. She is living.
Well, I mean, most folks around here look living, but just aren't. You don't.
We
Just
did get
have
one.
that the child's been missing for 2.
She's 4.
Oh, so like a little kid.
Yes, very small.
Yeah.
Oh, did none of
species
us
is
ask for
for
a
I
description?
don't know. I
No.
don't remember. We did ask for a description.
Wait, where's
He
the,
showed you a picture, but only briefly.
Yeah.
Where's our
Right.
man's on the dragon who knows the?
Let's say
That's my point.
he's kind of in the area, and he's actually started to take a patrol.
And
Oh, he's surveying the area.
Not
He's doing
helpful.
good stuff.
He's doing fine. He's doing the right thing.
That's us that's currently failing
Well,
at this point.
How about
We
we
don't
take a
know
look
what
at the
she-
kids? Sorry, Tyler.
we roll
that
for a
was
memory
just me
check?
talking, not Fez.
I'm still sorry.
But yeah, you go.
No,
I'll say what you have to say is important too, Tyler. What were we saying?
Well, no, I was just saying that we're doing great. We don't even know what this person looks like.
Ah. So,
Can we roll a memory check?
Are they
Is the
human?
memory check a thing?
Oh, int to recall the picture.
Oh, I'm not gonna that one.
considering that it was very, very brief and no other description was made,
About history.
I'm gonna say that
Disadvantage.
it would not. If you were to do it, it would be with like disadvantage, like mega disadvantage.
How do you know like average intelligence?
This
Is the child human at least? Do we know
Yeah,
like?
what race
So
is
Human, yeah, you know, human.
is human.
modified. Is it a say?
No,
Modified thing.
modified 13. Not quite enough
No.
to remember. You know, it's pale white skin, little girl, maybe brown or black hair because the mare has brownish black hair.
I don't know for details we think.
I need to do one of the squares to figure out.
Yeah.
Upon its square.
Maybe an intelligence check with disadvantage.
So that's what
Maybe Fez could
Athena
try.
just rolled. Yeah, you
Go,
can
Ted.
you can try it.
I actually don't know what my intelligence
You probably have
modifier is.
Why are you
Rex
changing?
Chill.
Rex chili.
That's the
Chill
next.
Rex.
That's the next country over.
Country.
This red one.
I also didn't realize that
I'm
you were
supposed
South.
to modify 14.
Mhm.
It's good.
You guys went to the bottom of the country, or of the continent.
It would have been fine. I rolled a 50, but it was disadvantage. So the other roll I did was a 10, and my intelligence is plus 4. So
Ah, also not enough. You same description. Short little girl, pale white skin, brownish, probably maybe black hair. You watch as the
like any other
this-
Caucasian child.
True though.
She's pale
This
white, so she's gonna
I
blend
don't
in
know.
with the
We'll call
undead.
him the Black Knight for now. This Black Knight kind of is like, well, I can take you into town and we can have a look. And then he kind of like leans over to you, Fez, and he says, "But if you're, looking for other children, I'm, happy to be of service."
Oh, she's a
What
demon.
vibe did I give off? Like,
You're teaching
You're a tiefling.
The demon vibe.
oh, the demon vibe. Doesn't even understand that Fez is the nicest tiefling in the universe.
Use it. Use it.
Maybe he's
Use
just maybe he's a nice guy. You don't know.
He just offered to sell kids.
And Fez
That's not what he
tell if
offered.
someone has like a soul.
Fez can tell he has a soul.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say if they were undead and they didn't have a soul, like
No.
then maybe she could use that to try and find it.
Let's just walk outside. Let's see the kids. Grab a random one.
Yeah, just come
So-
back every time. Is this it? No.
We'll
Is
take
this it?
all the kids.
Is this it?
We'll give them
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could
12
go with the
12
Black
children.
Knight, and because he's like, well, if you want to, find some other kids, she could be looking for that kid whilst doing that. Unless you don't want to split up the party.
He was hitting on you.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Okay.
fact.
Yeah. We're all a little tired, I guess. No, he was definitely just being a flirt.
Mm.
If you're looking for some other kids, I can help you.
I can be of service. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be-
All right.
Yeah, the real
Now that we're awake,
We're not awake.
I'm aware.
And with that, our
So-
stream is not sponsored by AGs.
Oh, yes.
So you guys get further into town, and you see lots of children. There are
That's kind of sad,
Um,
isn't it?
God.
Scary.
the strange thing is that most of these children look, as he said, they look alive. They look like just regular children.
Oh, no, now I have to teach him ballet.
I don't know if I could do like
However,
magic to see if
some of
they
these
are-
children, on closer inspection, you notice things like parts of their arm, like chunks of their arm, are just
Their
missing.
limbs are falling off.
No, their limbs aren't falling off, but there's like chunks of skin that are just missing, and you can see to the bone. And you really don't realize that there's anything irregular until you see one child who is actually missing part of the skin around his jaw, and the bone of his jaw is like just sticking out. But other than that, they're all
Normal things.
smiley, normal children. And most of the adults that you see walking around as well are all the same.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah, we're just gonna set the place on fire. There's no harm
I'm
done.
trying to think of alternatives to save the individuals because I know Aurora's not going to allow Rasha to just butcher innocents right now.
That's true. Because now they are very innocent.
They're just casual people.
They are just casual people. They just all happen to be undead.
We could find an altar and then completely release the. But,
Well,
The
that's
last
what you
time
think.
we were at an altar,
Until you
that
get
didn't
into the city square, where you see
where is the square?
it's right up here in this area,
Oh,
in front of the biggest building.
The church in
Yeah.
the city for the
happen.
undead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because at the doors of the church, you see probably the most
Did we
interesting
ask for this
woman.
kid's name?
Huh?
No,
No.
We didn't ask for this kid's name, did we?
No. You did. You got the mayor's child's name.
Oh.
Her name is
Bella.
Bella.
Okay, well, we could just go around asking the kids if they know anyone named Bella.
It's true. So as you guys get into the city square next to the church, you see what I can only describe as the most interesting woman you've probably ever seen. She is in, how do I describe it? Basically, basically a bikini. That's basically what she's in.
Really?
Yeah, and she's just out in the city street. She has long black hair that has like purple highlights in it.
you just say a 4-year-old child is walking around in a bikini.
No.
I was
No.
like,
No.
No.
No,
Okay, I was
no,
like,
this is like a full-grown woman.
this is like when you take something and you go,
Bez is intrigued in lesbian.
I think I know who it is.
And you watch as a Black Knight, he walks up and he says, "Hey, they're looking for a kid, a little kid."
So she's like a swim teacher or something.
And she kind of like looks at him and is
she
like,
walks like,
"That is so unhelpful. I don't even know where to begin."
Never mind, I hate her.
Her name is Bella.
That is helpful.
Um,
4 to 6 years old.
That is also helpful.
I'm putting the
He
pieces
is
together.
Caucasian.
She has dark hair.
She has black hair that has purple
No,
highlights.
Bella.
Oh, Bella.
Has dark hair.
That is also helpful.
Yeah, we
Has
assume.
pale skin.
Based on father.
And pale skin.
She's human.
Well, so are most of us.
Just thought I'd throw it out there.
might narrow it down a little bit.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
You can hear Aurora like silent screaming.
I'm going to, in my head,
Is she
Ask
also
Aurora, like,
crying
hey.
lesbian?
is
No, you also hear Sapphire silent screaming.
is this Tiana?
Mhm.
From
Who's
everything I
Tiana?
heard, because we needed to go to this area anyway. Okay, cool.
Just out of curiosity, for those of us who weren't following Chris's quest for most of it.
It's okay. She's about to introduce herself.
Oh,
Okay.
She kind of has realized what's going on with Rasha's case, and actually kind of looks over at Fez and knows what's going on there, and she says, "Yes, I'm Tiana, the goddess of death. How can I help you?"
Well, we are looking for the good.
Bella?
Yes.
She kind of gestures back, and in the church, there is a little girl with black hair who is just kind of sitting there in the church.
Can we tell if she's living?
Yes.
I mean, she's just sitting there.
Well, the
She
other
kind of
kids
just
were
gestures
playing,
into
so,
her.
Her father sent us. She's
Oh, I see.
missed.
He's
Well, been very.
She kind of turns around and she says, "Oh, Bella!" And you watch as this little girl kind of like perks up and then gets up. And as she turns a corner, you watch as the other side of her face is basically starting to turn into a tiefling. And it has like small horns around her eyes. And there's actually a little horn on her. What is this?
Fez
Forehead.
is going
Forehead.
to kneel down. Not get any closer to her, but just...
That's okay. Bella is going to come closer because she comes up to the door next to Tiana.
Yeah, Fez is just going to kneel down and be like, "Hello, my name is Fez. Are you Bella?"
Yes, I'm Bella.
Is there another fella?
Fez is trying to think of the question she wants to ask. Bella?
Yeah?
Can you tell me what has happened since you've been here?
Well, Goddess Tiana took really nice care of me.
Can I sense the soul in her?
Yes. She then follows with, and Mr. Kelsifar is really nice too.
Is he the one that... Is he Big Bad?
No, he's the one in the black armor.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not Kelsifar.
Well, I can't remember the name of the demon who cursed me.
I think it was the Demon King himself.
No, it's the Demon King.
Yeah.
Calcifer. Who's Calcifer?
That would be me. From inside the temple, you basically watch as this man with white hair and blue eyes, and he has like this blue-gray shirt. I also have an image for him, which will probably better light on his character. Only instead of holding a sword, he is holding a giant scythe.
He's got to.
He's kind of big.
I don't think you would want to hit on this one.
No, he's like ancient.
He's also
And he steps out, and you watch as Tiana goes, "Kelsifar!" And he says, "This is Bella, the Bella you are looking for."
That's great.
well, I'm sure her
Has
father
Bella
will
made
be
a
very
deal with
appreciative.
you of any kind?
With me?
Or
No.
Tiana?
No. She has not.
Can you tell me of her infliction then?
I can. What happened was, Kiki! No! I see you. I will throw things at you. Don't? Okay.
Is she playing with water again?
Yes.
It's her water at this point.
About 4 months ago, we found her in the free woods. She told me that she had been playing outside her city walls when a monster attacked the city. When she tried to return and re-enter the city, she was turned away by one of the guardsmen.
Ooh, that guy's in trouble. I'm gonna get hanged.
Someone's gonna get killed. Yeah.
Someone's taking a deep pay cut.
Like,
She
I'm gonna
then
get fired.
wandered her way into the free woods where I found her. However, she was already like this.
You just casually didn't mention the fact that his
Well,
daughters.
He didn't know.
It probably started.
When I asked Bella when she was inflicted with the curse, she had no idea what I was talking about. She felt the same. She, as far as she is concerned, is not cursed. I have a feeling that whatever monster approached did this to her, and the guards turned her away because she looked like this.
They've been racist.
Pamela,
Oh,
can you tell me about the monster you saw?
Oh, Duke Durarar.
Bella can't really remember.
Bella talks about herself in the third person.
Bella is 4.
Yes,
He is 4.
None of my 4-year-olds do that.
I did
Actually,
that.
that's
I
not
did
true.
that as a 4-year-old. So
That's not true. They say some weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Louisiana because there's a hurricane there. My dad's there. And I was like, no kidding. And then her dad picked
what
her
was
up
that, Tyler?
that day.
So, unfortunately, I don't have any spells that could, like, trigger her memory.
That's true.
'Cause unless I want to set her on fire and then heal her, you know?
No way. She actually circle.
Yeah, she doesn't have the power to do that anymore.
Oh, it's another red one.
Mm-hmm. She is also silent screaming.
She's just
Like you guys can hear that kind of sound she's
Well,
making.
we also got that going on in our ears.
Yeah, pretty much. You then watch as Tiana lounges across Calcifer and she's like, "Why are you so serious all the time? Loosen up!" And there's kind of a moment where he's like, "Got us, Tiana. Get off me."
Oh,
He is
And she
not.
kind of like just like sits down, just kind of like pouts.
Girl, your hair's so long. You need to get it cut. It's so pretty though.
I feel that push. I mean, not with her, obviously. But
I would
Sorry,
hope
talking about the
Aurora is much more decent, calmer, maybe.
she's great. I just mean with
so
gossip.
he knows that Sapphire, Villarreal, and Aurora are there.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, no wonder you're screaming.
So
I need to figure out what Sapphire looks like. Oh, but I don't remember her.
So can we have her?
you can take her back to her dad and explain everything.
I know. I happen to know, through observation of what us, that I don't think that will do any good. Because I tried to return her day one.
You
No
were
guard would
us.
let us in. And even after I did manage to get in, we were basically chased out.
So we should call down what's his bucket
Well.
with a bluebird.
We doesn't much matter if they try to
You
kick
got
us
like the
out.
hand signal. We got like palms out.
Yeah,
We're gonna finish the job no matter what. We're gonna get this
this way.
girl to the father.
You are more than welcome to take Bella.
Great.
The Black Knight then leans on you, Fez, and he's like, "But if you want to stay a while, you're more than welcome to."
It probably wouldn't do me very good to, like, accidentally set him on fire.
Yeah, don't do that.
Probably wouldn't do you any good.
Just
You're
go
right.
hee hee.
I'm just gonna ignore him. I'll look at
It's
Bella.
the age-old
Bella.
female princess are going, ah, you're funny.
You
right?"
watch as Kelsifar is like, Lance, leave her alone.
Ooh, it's new Lance.
And you watch as he leans and he's like, man, why do you have to use my name? Why can't you call me like Dark Knight or something cool for once?
He rises.
Bez is going to be like.
He's like,
"Everything
you
that
could
I
always
do
call
is
me
worthy of a
the
title."
champion of death. That's also a title I am known by.
You don't look it.
Lance fits you.
Anyway,
Thank you.
Alone.
If you have to proclaim that you have a title, you don't have a title.
Wow, that
That's
was
true.
so good.
I liked it.
Yes.
competent one.
Thank you.
Slightly annoying one.
We're in a couple books right
I
now.
can tell.
With the metaphor.
Literally, this is
Speak your mind, Rush.
That's my thing. All right. So I paid to exercise the tent.
Oh wow, we're telling them that?
Yes, because we're going to be very upfront because I have other things I'm going to ask of
Okay.
him. We're not
Sure.
going to do that, obviously.
I figure you have the forces of death in this town. It would not be wise to
It would
attack
be
us.
unwise, and I have some requests, and also be unwise.
like, and I want stuff from you.
I see.
I've been actually looking for her for quite a while.
Tiana gets up. You've been looking for me?
Yes.
What can I do for you, sugar?
I have gone through many people. I have talked to Ilridge.
Oh.
I have talked to she's great, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aurora, Hera,
All those good goddesses.
Yep. Yeah, the fun one, the bartender lady. What's her face?
Oh, Katarina.
Katharina. Yeah. I never got her name. She's fun. And pretty much unanimously, they all pretty much told me. Not here specifically because I didn't know where you actually were.
I tried to keep it that way.
Yeah, that's fair. I've heard some things that explain that. I'm trying to get this woman out of her sword. I care about her a lot. And you literally are the only one here.
Gabby agreed. Did you see that?
I care about her a lot. And I care about her a lot, and I believe that she should not be imprisoned for crimes she did not. It is just.
I also have no idea what Sapphire
I'm getting laughed at by the
now that I
gods of
think
death.
about it. I never asked.
That means she's not gonna help you.
That doesn't mean that yet.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Did you see how Hunch was like, that's... Ouch.
So, what would it take? Because I know it's something that you are surely capable of, but you may want to just, frankly, furlough me off to your brother. How would I go see
Gehenna.
Gehenna?
There's kind of a moment where she's like,
I don't like one more friend that I can introduce you to that would prove my credentials.
Kelsifar kind of puts his hand on her shoulder and he says, I wouldn't call them on good speaking terms anymore. But the location for the gates of the Netherworld are not easy to get to. I can tell you where they are, but you have to be ready to die to get there.
That's the standard practice. I mean, that's the usual way.
I was not planning on going on a suicide mission.
Yeah. Just got here to extend my character a little bit longer.
Ways out.
That is up to Gehenna.
Does he like money? I just haven't really been sure what to give. You know. All right.
Most confuse Gehenna with being the god of death. Gehenna is the god of soul and judgment.
Well, that has been. I dip out of the
You
room.
did that part. You need to open. Sorry, that's her kitten.
I just thought it was interesting. She hit me on the shoulder with it.
Yeah, she's very abusive to her kitten.
It's because I throw Kiki in the air and I catch her.
Oh.
And so that's what she does with
Yeah,
it.
she tries to. She puts it in the water bowl and tries to feed it.
Because I will drag Kiki and
And
put her in
she's
front
very
of the
protective. She doesn't let other people touch it. She doesn't want combos.
Here, just. That's,
Why is that not?
you want to just kind of.
Like a knife.
Poke it with a pencil.
I probably could have used a knife, but I don't have my knife on me.
Oh, I'm in the kitchen. I could have used a knife there.
Now it's a matter of pride.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I was not expecting it to be so.
I was also not. It has no pull tab, so you can't open it.
Did you win?
It's coconut oil. So
Money's not.
he has. You can.
Now you can.
We can
Oh,
see you
okay,
in the
I'm
corner.
On Steam. Not Steam. Discord.
Why don't you go upstairs? You could have taken it upstairs.
I'm just gonna go over here so I'm not on the screen.
Anyways,
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
he has no need for any material possession.
Of course he doesn't.
What Gehenna will ask
Oh,
for.
the Soul Judger. I compared him with Anubis the last time he was brought up.
Yes, you did. That is very accurate. That is. He will ask not for something, but
Effort. Work.
yes.
Time.
He will ask you questions.
What is your favorite color?
What is my favorite color?
Red, no blue.
What he will ask.
What is your quest?
Have you seen me?
Tombo!
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Good let go. Alright. Okay. I need you to eat,
We got it.
Jimmy. Okay.
You want that, JJ?
Yes, please.
Ew.
Anyways. He will require something of you,
Okay.
but not something. He will ask questions, but I don't know what he could ask.
Of course, he's the god of judgment, and so he will.
He will ask you something from your soul. There are very few people in the world who have the ability to see souls of other people.
Okay.
There are even fewer who have the ability to read a person's soul.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, like, I can tell if someone has a soul or not, but I guess that's
Yes.
because I don't have one.
You can see souls. You can see a person's soul. He is more so being able to look at a person's soul, know their every intention, know their name, know what they're after, their goals, their dreams, their ambitions.
That's a burden.
It is a burden. I am one of those few who can read a person's soul.
Yeah.
Gehenna is the only other one that I have ever heard of.
It makes sense. It's not his job. Sorry.
I believe you're right. That is why he got the title as the God of Judgment. Do you see what he's dealing with?
Yeah.
The pouting ancient deity because he's too serious.
I'm sure you can probably tell. Probably not up for bat against the God of Judgment. Like, I'm probably not going to be
The thing you have to remember about Gehenna is that he does not judge whether you are good or bad. He will judge you based on what you ask of him. If you ask him to free Aurora, he will ask you if it is just.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think saying I'm horny is,
No. It's just
There is
needs out of her sword. She didn't deserve to be like
You're right in Rome.
that. But even so, I've gone this far.
Do you know why Aurora is trapped in there?
That would be rude besties now. But signaling, not you. Villarreal. Like, not saying.
Villarreal might be responsible for the actions that led to it, but Villarreal is not responsible for it.
Just
You see, like, Villarreal is actually starting to be, like, in tears.
Is she, scared?
No, she's never been told that, and for her entire life as a goddess, she has convinced herself that she is responsible for the fall of, 4 major gods. It's guilt. This is the first time she's been relieved of guilt in literally centuries.
sucks.
Aurora fought against the Demon King. It was a noble cause. I myself fought in that battle. However, we did not win the second time. Because I am not a god, and he did his damage. He is no match for Tiana. Tiana did not fight him. Aurora, while weakened, was imprisoned in the sword because she lost to him. She took a spear directly through her chest, and it chained her to mortality. Specifically, then binding her soul to that sword.
Oh, so once she's out of the sword, she's just got.
She will probably die immediately. Unless she can reclaim her title as the Goddess of Hope.
Sounds like a big gift.
My own thing, just
Okay.
emotion.
Emotional damage. Not doing too well, apparently.
I don't like dogs.
I'm aware.
Know a lot about
Wouldn't
dogs.
know it all.
No.
I can read your every thought and intention.
Have fun. Have fun.
They're not as good for you as you think.
Good to know.
But they are good.
I don't. And this has been a road trip through every god in the pantheon. I have been very disheartened. It's been very awkward to hear that the girl you like sort of who's
It's weird when you
happens
say
to
it like
also
that.
when I say it out loud.
Yeah,
I've
it
never really
sounds
said
kinda
it out
weird.
loud like that. It is weird. It and then to find out that she's a god, and then it's like, oh, well, where did that? But that's not her fault. But I believe that if she can get out, so that she will be the god.
Are you sure of that?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
On a grander scale than myself, I am sure that if Aurora got out of the sword, she will be the entity.
What kind of goddess do you think she was before in prison?
She was the god of hope, peace. So I am kind of like a gentle guiding,
She was a civil servant.
which is exactly what you all are. I'm sorry, not, but
Well,
Yeah,
I
you are
am
God.
more so than Tiana.
it's what it's supposed to be. Right?
You kind of hear, I am too. Just in case you're curious, I am too. And the Dark Knight's kind of like leaning on his spear.
I like girls.
That's
He was like,
That's
me
fine.
too.
yes, that's perfect. That's what he says. That's canon.
Oh no! Wait, Tom.
What is he doing?
That's a backpack.
Dude, you're a little menace. All right, get him, Gabby. Get him. Stick him. Come here, little monster. All right, you're gonna sit with me.
Tasha is having one of those moments, by the way, where she's like, "Oh, I didn't say that. That did sound weird when I say that."
You're fine. Chill. Take a chill pill. You're okay, bud. You're okay. Yes. We all are just
We
a little.
are. Aren't we are?
We are.
We are.
Like, what's one of us
We
is
are.
not, you know?
What is your problem?
Sweep it down.
There you go.
Let's just go check on him.
Alright. Are you gonna come? I can play. Yes.
So yeah, we'll need to go to another realm. Talk to the big realm or twin. But it doesn't matter. It's brother.
You will find the gates of the Netherworld in Blairmanare Lake.
Lake. Oh, we have to drown to death?
Oh, I don't like that.
It's right in here.
Oh, that's a big
Big,
lake.
big.
Blairmanare Lake.
I mean, I don't even think Fez could go to this place.
That's real true.
I mean, who
Blame her?
who's always like, you know what? I want to drown. That'd be fun.
You
Good
see,
time.
B?
You know?
That
It's
sounds
not
like
even 9
fun.
o'clock.
I mean, I want to see if I can take it, you know?
No, we have not.
You have to.
No. You're okay. You can go to bed if you want.
I'm sleepy.
No, but I don't want to miss it. That's like important part, man. Deal with Duke Durarar.
It's true.
You're Duke.
After you guys have been
Yeah, my
chatting for a little while, Lewin actually swoops in and he lands and he says, "So, what's the verdict?"
Found the kid.
Small problem.
The town is innocent. The kid got an affliction from a monster and was locked out by one of the guards.
Is that so?
Yep.
Hmm.
And when homeboy over here tried to take her back, they were sent back as well. They were
You
locked
see
up.
Lewin like sit up. You! Yes. Me.
Did you chase them out?
I didn't personally chase him out.
No, we had trouble.
That's it. He's fired.
Hmm. Oh, he's plenty good at his job.
The guard turned to like the daughter of his king.
Mayor.
Mayor, whatever.
Let's call a spade here.
Either way.
Well,
Woo-hoo.
he kind of then looks at Bella and he's like, "Have you found a way to break the curse in the 4 months she's been with you then?"
That's a no. If it would have been broken, it would have not.
I don't think that half
You
of
no
her face
longer
would
would be
still look
present.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's
You know-
looking directly at Tiana when he's saying these things.
Oh, so he knows.
Oh, he knows.
He knows. Cool. So he should probably watch his tone.
He should watch
She can go.
himself.
She can
Yeah,
go.
but I'm not personally insulting Tiana.
That's true.
I'm talking
She-
to her husband.
However,
I'll get to her in a second.
not her husband.
Hashtag lover.
No. Nothing of the
I
sort.
don't think husband whatsoever.
Hashtag complicated.
Lance leans over and like she's been trying for like 3,000 years. Nothing works on this guy.
Oh, man of will. Good job.
Like and Kelsifire's like, that's enough.
If he's been able to resist that for 3,000 years, I mean, clearly he would have put in some effort to try and cure the kid.
Right.
And if he hasn't gotten that done, I mean, and with all the strength of will he's got, she would have been cured if it was something we could easily do.
Would you like to know what I've done in the past 4 months?
Deal with
I went to Gehenna. Between Gehenna and Tiana, no. I have no quarrel with Gehenna. I wish he was a little more understanding of the mortal world like he used to be. But he has had a hard, cold life for a very, very long time now. And Gehenna, I do not have the power to make decisions for the child. So as much as I would like him to lift the curse, she does not think she is cursed. So in the eyes of Gehenna, she isn't.
She's
Yeah.
not.
Do you have that? Do you not have mirrors here?
Maybe she
She
thinks she
probably-
looks cool.
She has seen herself in a mirror.
You look great, but
She probably doesn't care.
She doesn't see it.
Mm.
Mm.
I mean,
This is a curse I have not seen. I am not familiar with it. He then takes his fist and bonks like the top of Tiana's head. He says, "One of us knows the curse, but is unwilling to be helpful." And you watch like Tiana like, "Oh."
One of us have to persuade her.
Who has eyes for?
I'm glad you think that.
Me. Oh, God.
I have +2.
21 charisma.
Who's comfortable?
You have
trying to
21 charisma, Tyler?
Aww.
Wait, what?
Why?
No,
Was Artificer a charisma class?
Alright.
How do you have a 21?
I don't know, man. I just let the... I probably rolled something wrong. But I could try and do it. I
Tyler,
don't wanna.
alright, who's comfortable trying to seduce the goddess of death?
I can't. My fiance's here.
I really don't think you want Baragon doing that.
I would like to see Baragon.
So, I don't know if Fez has the capacity to be flirty.
I mean, but Fez is clearly very pretty.
Fez is very pretty, but she also doesn't have a soul and is clueless most of the time.
It would be very odd.
I would be
So-
very awkward. It's okay.
And, you know, Sapphire has...
Tiana doesn't deal with the soul. She deals with the body.
If you
That
just
was
close
sensitive.
your eyes, it'll be over soon.
No.
I have a
Oh,
quick mental
Juan.
chat with Laura. Like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
if there was something I could do, potentially do, to save this kid, how, and if I needed to take a road that I normally would not take, how would that affect the dynamic between us?
Well,
Okay,
it really wouldn't
Fez
do
has-
anything for you because she probably wouldn't do it.
Okay. So if I try and fail, then nothing happens. But what if I happen to succeed?
Well, I mean, Fez could try it first, you know, because she wouldn't understand.
Tiana
the
has
implications
had
of
her
what's
eyes
going
on
but she
Kelsifar
could very
for as
easily just say,
long as I can physically remember.
Going on for 3,000 years.
Yeah,
She's
and
so
she
nice.
continues to not have anything going on for 3,000 years
She tries.
for a reason.
okay. So Fez
She's
is
trying
going
to impress the prude. I should still try. 'Cause I mean,
You're more than welcome.
okay, let Fez do it first, you know.
yeah, Fez, go first.
Go
'Cause
first. We'll
she
take
could-
turns.
She wouldn't even like.
We can do a group
understand
thing.
Might as well. Highest charisma thing. Just go from there.
Yeah.
Would you like to consult the goddess that is around your neck?
Yeah.
I would love to consult the goddess that is around my neck. Does she have any words of?
Sapphire is like,
Oh, string.
whatever you're thinking, don't do that. That will not help you with Tiana. Tiana has had her eyes on Kelsifar for as long as any of the gods can remember at this point.
That is just going to be.
She
like,
basically raised him as a child, and then when he grew up, she was like, "Wow, you're hot."
Ew.
And then he has just always said no.
What's
Yeah,
the reverse
probably for
Oedipus
this.
complex called?
That's just
Because I know there is one.
The reverse one, yeah.
Oh.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole on Twitch.
We'll save that for me and my therapist.
Yikes.
Okay, well, oh, Sapphire, do you have...
I would say if you really want to get Tiana to do what you want, you gotta convince Kelsifar to sleep with her.
That's not gonna happen.
But that's not gonna happen.
Maybe it will. Maybe we just need to really
If I
play her.
tried myself.
Let's see. Little known fact about Tiana. She has not had any partners. Ever.
Oh god.
Did you call her out to be a virgin?
Yes.
Wow.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
So if I disguise myself as Calcifar,
It wouldn't help you.
You don't want to get caught
run
up in
as
that.
far away as possible afterwards.
There's nowhere.
Well, she also has
She can see through magic.
Mm.
I don't know, I'm just making suggestions here.
Here, Fez, we can just try, and then if it doesn't go anywhere, we can try a new plan.
Well, Fez doesn't understand the implications of this because she's obviously,
We're
doesn't
probably
understand
saying
any
this,
of
like, literally
So
only
Fez is going to look at Tiana and say, Goddess Tiana,
Yes,
is there
sweetie.
any way that we can convince you to help us break the curse on Bella?
Anyway.
Hmm.
Throw that leg out there.
Hmm. No, I think it would be far more entertaining to bring her back to Merotres as she is. Once again,
Okay.
bonk. Ew.
Are you sure there's nothing we can do to convince you?
Rasha unbuttons the button.
Starts slowly walking towards.
A little more hit sway.
Yep.
She kind of reaches out and she's like, I only have eyes for one man. And Calcifar is literally like, like there's an amount of frustration that is just unspoken. But it's also unseen because his face is stone face as well. But it can be felt.
He did a lot of work to get Bella, so maybe we could just say, you know what, you get really drunk, you only have to be there for like a minute. So, like, 5 minutes max.
No, it's his mom. It'd be awkward.
Yep.
If he's blindfolded, just
If he's blind, I'm gonna stop you there.
I don't think that would help.
man.
Well, that plan didn't work.
Well,
Goddess Tia,
Yes.
your fields bear no fruit, for your people require no sustenance.
Yes.
May I interest you in an exotic?
No.
Just for freezies, like you don't have to help the kid. I just like giving this away. It's like a fun.
Wow, third person to reject you.
I'm okay. I don't like oranges.
banana.
Well, I will take one of those.
There you go.
Banana?
Yeah. I had one
Rush
banana.
had one banana. I remember this fucking banana too. Rush has been holding on. Banana is probably like brown and moldy at this point.
She doesn't care. She's a goddess of death.
Yeah, just fucking crank that.
She can make some
Gone.
banana bread.
Yeah, she-
no,
No one wants
it's
to make
not
banana bread out of moldy banana.
Also, it is called the Costa complex.
Good.
Sucks to be that guy. I'm going to
Just the
instead
name of
offer the
editing
orange
of
to
it.
Kelso.
He says, "Thank you, but I do not require."
It's not about requiring, it's about fun
I.
and taste and enjoyment of the existence.
You hear the laughter from the black. He can't taste anything. He hasn't been able to taste anything for years now. I can taste things. I'll take an orange.
You've been kind of weird this whole time.
Is it land?
You're the one rejecting oranges now. No.
Am I not allowed to just be a normal person? And he he
Nothing
takes
normal.
off his helmet,
Oh no.
and it is the most. He basically looks like Deadpool,
Oh,
and he's like,
bud.
"I'm just forever stuck like this, aren't I?" And Tiana's like, "Yeah, pretty much. You asked for it."
No,
And he's like, fuck.
I didn't
Come on.
see the. You need
Well, now I
something,
feel
some sort
bad.
of joy
I'm
in this.
still not
Thank you.
leaving.
Thank you. You want to catch the young? Thank you. So he like puts the helmet back on. It's like, sorry, I had to see that.
I mean, it
Oh,
only hit me in my wrist strings.
Oh. Don't kick the man while he's down.
It should have.
Sadly peeling.
you know, I'd give
Do
him
that
an
little
orange
kick
if
at
I
the
had
It's the
one.
balance of.
At least I can still taste.
Just give the boy an orange.
I did.
He did. He's eating it.
Did you offer him the sludgy banana?
No, the banana went to
Tiana. Tiana likes
She
banana.
likes bananas. She's really into those ones.
She likes bananas. Nice
Where are you
rotten
going with that?
bananas.
I was obviously going to make it a penis joke.
Well, you did right. So you're more than welcome to make it.
I just couldn't find the right words that were also Twitch appropriate.
That's fair. I guess that's fair. Anyways. So,
I get bored.
So anyway,
yeah.
So
go ahead, Tyler.
there's really nothing we can do to convince her, is there?
Nope.
There's got to be something.
I just want you to know that it's written into my story. It's like, no matter what they do, Tiana will say no. Think of something.
I'm going to think of something.
Well, I already thought of, like, pimping myself out, so...
I will also point out that Tiana is very straight. So,
How about
For
something for
detriment
your
then, you know?
community? Perhaps.
What do you
With
mean?
that, I can do something for your town to better protect it. I know that protection doesn't matter when you have some of the strongest entities on the continent. But say if they're preoccupied with the coming issues with whatever demon king.
Coming issue?
Yeah, surely there's. I mean, the storm is brewing. Fez, read the room. I can make a wall for your village. I know you. I know you. Probably. I can do architectural. I am inclined towards civil servant work, and I'm not going to be here long, but I can do some work around your town to help the quality of life for your people.
He's right. Nothing
well, I mean, the best thing you can do usually is drop dead.
Yeah, I still have a few years, I reckon. Could be wrong. You probably know. She knows. That's gonna be a fun nightmare later. But no, I mean, I can still be of use in life before death.
Not to me.
No, but to the town, this community. You can build a wall.
Most of the town's dead.
Well,
They can do whatever they want.
Particularly cares about the town.
I know they can do whatever they want. I'm trying to help their quality of afterlife.
That's perfect.
Just look at have to run down buildings.
I think we might
None of
just have
these
to
buildings
think
are run
again
down.
for her father and let it
Really?
be
Have
his
you
problem.
looked around the town?
Mm-hmm.
Did we look around the town?
No, you haven't.
Okay.
No, we haven't. I'm
Double checking.
Not only have I mentioned this entire time how happy and normal everyone looks, but everything looks intact and in good condition. Like the town was built yesterday.
Say we just take the kid and go.
Yeah, I'm like, they want to take the kid and let it be the father's problem. Like, be a dad.
But we want to get the goldenrod.
I don't
That's
care.
true.
Hit it with it. Like, get man up.
Yeah, go belittle the dad some more. That'll be
Yeah.
good for us.
I could tell him about how your workers locked his dog
Hey,
out.
it worked on Butch when you told him about Bud.
what thing we told him about that.
No, when you were telling Butch to take better care of bugs,
Oh, yeah.
and you were just like, be a dad, you know?
Yeah. Be dead.
We could do that.
Yeah.
We can just hit him until, like, he submits.
Mm.
Their guardsmen don't exactly seem strong, so,
That's true.
Having this conversation with the captain of the guard.
Who's like, yeah, they
I
suck.
am not talking like Fez, first of all.
No,
That's
true.
true. However, the Cat Bluin would agree with you guys that his guards suck. But that's just kind of the quality of people he's working with in that town.
So, yeah, we can just basically tell him, suck it up, be a dad.
Stick, please.
Also, Dad, give us the scepter. Kick him while he's down. We made work of your
I don't need
guard,
money.
your abilities as a father,
But
and we took your
I
staff.
made a promise, and I can't spend it while I'm with my own person.
Why? I'm gonna take that
I
epic
forgot
stick
you
and I'm
were
gonna
saving
hit
all that
you
money
with
to try to bribe. Go ahead, huh?
I didn't know what it would cost, and now I know for sure.
That's so funny.
Now Marsha knows for sure it's not going to cost any
That's
of
true.
it. And so now she's unfortunately morally obligated to invest it in public.
Okay, well,
That's
you
funny.
can be in the background then. Just hang out in the wagon, read your book, we'll take care of it.
You just got benched.
Oof. Alright. So,
That we can't answer.
no.
Still no sense.
Yep.
Oh, well,
It's literally just part of her character, though,
No,
honestly.
yeah, she has
Yeah.
nothing she wants, except for one thing, and that's one thing that I'm not.
No sane living person is willing to do.
Yeah,
well,
but yeah, let's
I'm
just
gonna-
take the kid
I'm gonna
and,
put the kid on my
tell the
shoulder.
dad,
Okay.
let's
Is it?
So,
Let me get that one.
she is like, ooh! And starts, like, sloppily peeling it and trying to, like, eat it as fast as humanly possible. But she's, like, taking, like, half a bite at a time. So, you guys kind of get back to the wagon, and you see that Duke Durarar and Rex both have bruises, bloody noses, and they definitely look like they hate each other more now than they did before. They're not even looking at each other, but like you can tell that they're hating each other from a distance.
Nice. I'm gonna give Rex like 20 gold. Not that he needs it, just personally.
He kind of takes it. He's like, I know why you're giving this to me, but I don't want.
Just toss it for the next thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
Fez
brag
is
him,
going
high five.
to
Good
go up
braces.
to Rex. She's guiding along Bella,
But
just because, Fez feels some kind of connection, even though she doesn't realize what it is with Bella, just because,
Mhm.
hey, you know that situation.
Hmm.
And she's going to be like, we have found Bella. If it's alright, you
Wow.
can take her back to her father now.
I think that's a great idea. Hold on. This is the child we were looking for?
yes. Almost absolutely just said yes, racist.
yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part.
This is a child.
She's
Yeah, she's a beautiful little girl. Leave her alone.
Yep.
Insult the girl, I will kill you.
I'll stand behind and crack my knuckles. She's beautiful. Leave her alone.
might
Uncle
want to get that
Baragon
checked
is
by
the
a doctor.
best,
I can
you know?
fix that for you, actually. I might be able to fix that.
Don't believe you, because she's been with
If
maybe
you
the
let
most
your-
competent
Okay,
healer in
hang
the
on.
world.
So Fez is just going to be like, if you lay a hand on this child, I swear it will be to your detriment.
Well, thankfully, I can cast magic without actually having to touch her.
I'm gonna kill this man. I'm gonna stick him into an alleyway.
You know,
I'm gonna
since
shove
I
his
just
face in
tried
mud.
it,
No, because he's oblivious and he wouldn't care.
I hate him.
He's terrible. Absolutely not. Look, she spent 4 months with probably the most competent healer in the world. And this is not been fixed. So,
Unless she was personally introduced to Lady Illerich, I highly doubt she was with the most competent healer in the world.
okay.
just pick up the little
Hillary.
girl and, like, take her to the wagon.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Can I get another orange from Rasha?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 5, so you can kind of like give one to her, and then you've got one, and then there's some extras for the trip,
I don't know, it's just scary tiefling picking up random 4-year-olds. Here's an orange.
Before we leave, I'd like to break one.
I
Can
will
we
be
get
with this
Uh-huh.
never.
I can do this from a distance. He'll know, I'm sure. He'll tap.
I can
Go
distract
ahead
him.
and
You
what are you trying to break?
What kind of wheel is it?
Well, first of all, the wheel is made from a type of metal.
Okay, what about the axle?
Also metal.
Okay, what about the connection?
It's
you hoping for wood?
it's also metal.
Okay, well,
I
metal
mean,
still gets
it's on
eaten
the
up by
ground.
stone, and it
Couldn't
just
you
goes.
just do, like, a dirt up and then it would, like, go in the air and crash?
What are you saying? What are you
Like,
suggesting?
if you shot a spike of dirt under his carriage, it would shoot up and then it would just crash.
Yeah, I'm trying. I want to break the connection between the axle and the wagon.
You would have to roll very, very high for it. As this is an armored wagon and is designed to take shit like this. Of course he brought an armored wagon. Yeah!
Yep.
Yeah.
Riding in style, trying to get his girl back.
That's a nat 20.
That's what I wanted to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a broken wagon. You watch, there's like a moment where Rex, he leans over and he's like, just imagine it, and then boom. And there's a moment where Rasha can like feel the earth moving, and it's like Avatar moment, like boom! Just this stone like rips up and just snaps the wagon axle in half. And you watch as Duke Durarar is like, what was that? And it just thunk. The back of the wagon, the wheels like pop up, and he's like, carry on, I will catch up in a moment.
Oh, he's got mending.
Of course he's got
Of course. He's got
that.
um,
Rex is like,
everyone in the wagons now. We need to get out of here.
Everyone fucking run.
We can lay or poppins as a comment.
so everybody piles in the wagon, and right as you guys start going, the wagon is fixed, and he's right behind you.
I hate this guy. I hate him.
Mhm.
I feel it in my soul.
I'm
Yes,
irritated
that is
by
what we
him.
want.
I'm so irritated.
Am I doing it more correctly now? How am I doing his character a little more correctly? Yeah.
You're
Okay.
doing it great because I hate him.
Yes.
And the
Definitely.
flowers are bad for
I took inspiration. What scene did he do that in? What scene am I thinking of? Is it?
He didn't bring any flowers in the movie or the show.
He didn't? I could have sworn he had flowers at some point.
No.
No, I guess I just
That
made
would
that shit up
require
then,
him to
off the cuff.
think about other people than himself and lady.
I'm gonna start saying
talking
off
to
the
them.
collar. Freeze my brain. Anyways,
As someone who has seen that a million times, there are no flowers.
you know what it was? It was what's her bucket who's holding flowers, and then she puts them down. That's what it is I'm thinking of. Anyways, so you all,
Ah, yes, Miss Elizabeth, what's her bucket?
yes. So you all get back into Emrith, and you get up to the gate, and Lewin is like, "Open the gate," and you see that he immediately grabs the guard, and he is like, "Get me the register." And the guard is like, "Okay," and he goes into like a crack in the wall and starts like running off.
Nice. Some accountability. Rare in this town.
Anyways, so you all kind of head in, and there's kind of like a moment of unease as you guys enter the town because everybody's just kind of staring at
Bez will fuck someone up. Bez is tense. Somehow she's agitated.
you. Yeah. So you guys,
Can I essentially earthbend big partitions along with the wagons so people aren't staring so much at them?
it's
Yeah.
really just a case of like, it's people aren't really like staring at you guys, but it's just like a look and a point and then look back to talk and like murmur, whisper kind of thing.
Well, Bez is still in the wagon with Bella, so they
Yeah.
shouldn't be
Yeah.
able to see her because I don't think there are any windows.
There are, but not high enough. I mean, not low.
Well, I mean, you guys have to remember that you guys went to an area where people are told if you go there, you will probably die and never come back.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And you guys went
Kind of
there
a nice open
and came back.
Yeah.
Try to
Unscathed.
be, like the person who's out. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So you guys get into essentially the city hall once again.
That keep down at the bottom.
Yeah. Right here. And you guys kind of get into the courtyard, and Mayor Otilus is actually, or it's Altus. I'm saying it wrong. I'm reading it wrong. Oltus. Shit. Altus. Mayor Altus is kind of there and he says, "You've returned. Where's my little girl?"
Fez is still carrying her.
And there's a moment where he looks and he says, "That's not my little
Yes.
I know my little
Yeah.
girl. That's not my little girl."
Don't punch me. Wait, don't punch me.
Your daughter was
Just tell me
outside.
when. I'll set him on fire.
Your daughter was outside when a monster attacked the civilians. She was locked outside of the gates. And when she tried to return, whatever monster that came to attack cursed her with this affliction.
Well, I mean, don't say it out loud because we don't want her to, like, think that there's something wrong with her.
Everybody's been saying it out loud in front of her for the past 6
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
We
Not
had
fair.
a whole conversation in front of the poor kid.
And she does not believe she's cursed.
She doesn't
Yeah.
see it as a curse, and that's perfectly fine.
And she's 6.
That's
We're
fine,
using big
she's
words.
beautiful.
I don't think you understand. She does not see she's cursed.
I know,
Yeah.
which is fine for now. We will get that sorted out later. But right now, we need to make sure that she's with her father.
Mhm.
She tried to return, and a guard sent her away because of that. Your captain, the guard, is currently to come back. And I imagine very severe in order. And in fact, the town she went to, full of the undead, had the goddess Tiana and her champion and her like high cleric. It's kind of like he didn't really give me a type, but he had tried to return her recently and was met with the same difficulties. I understand.
Probably because that's not my daughter.
Can we take her?
That's not my daughter.
I'll take her. She's mine now.
Hold up. Did we pick her for the wrong kid?
You sent us to a town looking for your daughter Bella.
Yes, because she was believed to be sighted there.
And this young girl has been. Wait.
We actually picked up the wrong child.
Oh my god, we picked up the wrong kid. We can't take her
No,
back.
no. Wait.
She was spotted 2 weeks
She
ago.
was only missing for 2 to 3 weeks.
We brought home a 4-month missing kid.
4-month missing kid.
Uh-oh.
Then your daughter's not at that town. There's a different place that she must be at.
Okay, but we can keep this one, right?
You watch as
Oh, we're in trouble.
Bella kind of like turns around. She's like, "Papa!" and starts to fuss in your arms, Fez.
Okay, Fez will cautiously put her down so that Bella can go to her father, but if she senses anything, she will...
Fez can sense something as from the moment she puts Bella down and Bella starts to run, you can see that there's like a look of murder across the mare's eyes.
Hey, flaming spear.
Right. Okay.
I can do that.
This
I can
chance?
literally just go flaming spear and then run over and pick up Bella.
Like in front of Bella and like in between Bella and the mare?
But then she wouldn't trust us.
Yeah, you may want to hold off on throwing. This is a delicate situation right now. I'm gonna
I'll have
get in
flaming
front.
spear on the
I'm gonna
ready.
stand between. I will have.
You
hand-
stop Bella?
Yeah, I will stop
Okay.
Bella. Okay. Let's get.
I guess you could sort of see like Fez's hands, like little
Little sparks
sparks.
getting ready.
Mhm.
Okay. Your daughter's been missing for 2 to 3 weeks.
Mhm.
Okay.
So then why was this child gone for 4 months?
The rod has been with you for 4 months.
Yes.
That rod is from El Dorado, where the Demon King is. You gave up your daughter for an unlimited weapon. Am I right?
I thought I was bad for giving up my soul.
Yes! That's why she has this.
That's why she has the curse.
Because it's not actually, she didn't do anything.
It's not her curse.
It's not.
It's his.
He lost his daughter.
Yes.
So he doesn't recognize.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Roll initiative.
What?
Guard, if you could get the little child, if she's out there.
She's right next to me.
Don't worry, you're not doing combat today. You're rolling initiative, so that way when we do it next.
My priority is to get Bella out of there.
Jordan has a 16 on the die. Nice.
That'd be a 19.
I got a 15.
Oh boy, I love bringing up the rear with an 8.
Having balances across the board is good for initiative.
All right, so
It's just got kind of dangerous.
21,
21 for Garden,
19,
19 for Fez,
15.
15,
8.
8. And I have yet to roll. So
Someone roll for Karen?
oh yes, someone roll for Karen.
You can do it.
19
You
on
know
the
her
die.
initiative?
Oh, nice, good.
I don't know, Karen.
I think it's like plus. Oh, I don't know it.
Well, this should be interesting.
At least we got it figured out the last second.
Yeah, last second we really pulled it up.
We're like, oh, wait.
I'm so glad you got that. I was really worried that nobody was going to get it, and you guys
Well, 'cause
were just
next-
going to fight him pointlessly.
On my notes, right next to it's saying daughter missing for 2 to 3 weeks. It says Rod has been there for 4 to 6 months.
I have that too.
Oh, lucky.
Oh.
I was starting to sweat. I was like, oh no, I made that too
I
hard.
also have Rod has corruption aura right next to it. Question mark.
Sort of.
Yeah, because I did the detect magic.
What is Karen's character?
Muriel?
Muriel. Damn. What did we roll for Muriel?
19 on the die.
19 on the die.
We'll
Yeah.
probably have
Well,
We'll plus it later.
Well, then she's already ahead of me because I rolled modded 19.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Katie, Karen.
That's okay. We'll write them all down. But that's gonna do it for this episode, folks. Thank y'all so much for watching. Sorry if we were low energy or all over the place today. But if you enjoy D&D content, make sure to check out the Dungeons Dragon on Instagram and be sure to tune in live on twitch.tv/Colonkin93 at 7 p.m. Arizona time on Fridays. Till next time, stay adventurous.